This is Tom Salemi. We're here at OIS at AAO in Las Vegas, visiting with, or being visited by, Eli de los Pinos, founding CEO of Aura Biosciences. Welcome. This was your first OIS, correct?
Yes, this is my first OIS. Thank you, Tom. This is great.
Was it a little disappointing, smaller than you thought it might be?
Absolutely not. I was highly surprised that there was over 1,000 people here, so it's really great.
Great. Well, your presentation went really well, and I want you to just tell us a bit about AU011. Am I saying that?
So this is our lead drug. We have it in development for ocular melanoma, and we're going to be in the clinic next year, very early. We have 10 hospitals qualified. It's a rare disease, ocular melanoma, but the opportunity is that these patients have had no drug developed. So there is an enormous enthusiasm by both the patient community, by the physicians that treat them, and obviously by us as being the first ones who will provide a targeted therapy for them.
And what are the alternatives, or what are the treatments right now? What are you trying to replace?
So if you are a patient with ocular melanoma today, you will have a small neva, a small freckle in the back of your eye, and your ophthalmologist will defer you to a retina specialist that's called an ocular oncologist, and they will measure the size of this tumor or this lesion. Depending on the size, there are two treatment options. One is enucleation, the removal of the eye, which obviously is terrible, and the other is radioactivity, but the radioactivity in the eye leaves patients blind with an enormous amount of side effects. They have dry eye, retinopathy, cataracts, glaucoma. So the problem with these patients, and with this tumor in particular, is probably is one of the very few tumors. Imagine that we diagnose them when it's 1 millimeter, confined in a cavity, not yet metastatic, and we just watchful wait. And so it's one of those opportunities in life to really make a big impact for these patients, and we feel very excited. We've discussed with the FDA the clinical development. We think we have a nice opportunity to show safety and efficacy next year, and if we prove to be successful, then there is a very, very fast path to approval.
It's a relatively small market, but you're getting some traction from fundraising. You've raised $36 million so far, and said that you have enough to fund clinical trials. Is that right?
That's correct. We have a great syndicate of investors. We're venture-backed, and yes, this is a small market, but the fact that it's very unique because there is no treatment option, and the current treatment is extremely expensive. You have to think that the average treatment of these patients is $50,000. So we believe that there is a beautiful rare disease business model that has attracted the investment of these top-tier venture capitalists. And so we're on track to demonstrate proof of principle in the clinic next year, and if such, because it takes such a small amount of capital to bring it to NDA, we can retain all of the value, which is a very attractive value proposition for investors.
Well, it's an exciting story. Thank you for sharing it at OIS.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.